Well, hello YouTube, a long time no chat. I am about to get into cosplay, and I thought it would be fun to film a little get ready with me and hang out video so you guys can kind of see what it's like, and also just so I can yap at you, because it's been a while since we've done that. It is currently June 2nd, the day that I am filming this, and I was trying to decide what cosplay I kind of wanted to get into today. Just for fun, not going to a convention or anything. I just haven't done a cosplay in a while and I'm really missing it. And what better to do than Agatha Harkness? Because it's her and Ralph's anniversary. Yay! Congratulations, Agatha and Ralph. You guys are doing the most. So I'm gonna start off with my makeup. Also ignore that. That's a pile of laundry. We don't care about that. I forgot to wet my beauty blender. I'll be back. Okay, we're good to go. Now, normally, if I was to do this makeup for a convention, I would start by priming my face, but I'm just hanging out and I'm probably going to take it off in like 2 hours anyway. So we're just going to do my regular base makeup and just call it a day at that. So I wanted to take this opportunity to just kind of talk to you guys and be open about life and things, because I feel like no one really shares how they're going through their mental health issues or anything like that. And that's something I've been really trying to work on, is just being like more open about my mental health struggles. And one of those things for me recently has been cosplay, which is weird because that's like what my whole channel is based around, is like cosplay skits and stuff. So I've always kind of struggled with anxiety, depression, all that fun stuff. But over the past couple years, it's kind of hit me a little bit more on top of some health issues I was having. So I think the combination of the two really did not help my depression specifically. Honestly, my anxiety too. I don't know why I just said the depression. I would also like to state that I'm not officially diagnosed or anything, but I've read the DSM-5, I've been to therapy before, and I check a good handful of the boxes. So one can assume. But one of the things that depression really hit hard for me was weight gain. When the pandemic started, I was really good about working out. And so when I first bought a lot of my professional looking cosplays, it was during the time when I was the smallest I've ever been. And then the depression hit. And for me, a lot of the way I was coping through that was like comfort foods, laying in bed a lot. Depression can make it really hard to do your normal routine. Fell off my workout routine that I had really worked hard to like implement into my life, and I gained a good handful of weight. I would just like to state before I continue talking about this, cosplay is for everybody, regardless of your age, your weight, your height, your ethnicity. Cosplay is a community space for everybody to enjoy. I would also like to state that I recognize that my weight gain was my body's way of protecting me through a really tough mental health time for myself. And there is nothing wrong with the fact that I gained weight. I am still just as worthy as I was before I gained the weight when I was my smallest. However, I think the thing I'm really struggling with right now is a lot of the cosplays that I spent a lot of money on don't fit me the way that they used to. And so I'm not even upset about the fact that I don't fit into them, more just comfortability and not being able to wear something that I spent so much money on is just really frustrating. And it's something that I've kind of been struggling with a lot of my past cosplays, because I don't want to like buy all new of the same cosplay that I've been wearing. And I think subconsciously it's made me kind of deter from doing a lot of cosplay related things recently, like doing a skit in full Wanda cosplay rather than just doing like sweatpants Wanda. And that's been kind of a journey that I've been going on for myself over the last handful of months. I feel like in terms of the way that I view myself and my own body, I love my curve. I don't think there's any problems with me being a bigger girl. Honestly, I'm like a mid-sized person. I wouldn't say I qualify as like plus size, but I'm definitely not small. And I think a lot of times in the cosplay space too, when you're constantly comparing yourself to other cosplayers or the way that the characters look, it can be really hard when you're like going through weight fluctuation. And I've also learned now too that a part of my weight gain was also because of PCOS and my struggles with that I didn't know I was experiencing until like a month ago. But now that I've got that addressed, I'm feeling a lot better mentally. I've been trying to take really good care of myself. I've been doing like yoga and stuff in the mornings and everything. And I'm not unhappy filming content, but I think sometimes I forget deep in my brain what made me start my skits in the first place, you know? And that was like enjoying being silly and goofy and just cosplaying on a random Tuesday just because I could. So this morning I was kind of like sitting, kind of figuring out what I wanted to do for my content today. I just thought to myself, I was like, what is something that I can do for myself today and my content that will remind me why I started this in the first place? And that was cosplaying one of my favorite characters and also going live as the characters. I haven't done that in so long, and that was one of my favorite things to do, is just like be in character and be goofy and like talk to you guys on TikTok. And so that's what I'm going to do today, to really kind of connect to myself and my content and remind me of why I started this in the first place. I think sometimes I get really serious about my content and I'm like, oh no, it's not perfect enough, or the video's not long enough. So I just kind of took a deep breath today and I was like, you know what? Today is just about creating to create. And I used to do like a lot more like cosplay transition videos or like audio videos, and I don't really do those much anymore. That's what I'm going to do today too. Reconnecting with my past self, bringing her to my present self, working through those mental health issues that I've got going deep down in my brain. Yeah, I think this is the move. But anyway, all this to say, if you're also struggling with your mental health, I love you. And I get it. It sucks, man. And a lot of times on social media, I don't think people really see that side of what your brain is going through, because everybody's posting what they want you to see, right? Everything's curated. You're seeing everyone's best 1% of their life posted to Instagram, but not their daily struggles with their mental health or their relationship problems or their family issues or whatever else. And yeah, I think that's just something that I've been really working on. Anyway, a little bit of some sad, deep topics today, I guess. I'm gonna tightline my eye with a black eyeliner now, so if you don't like eye things, please look away. Just really get in there. You know what else is great about cosplaying too is like when you dress up as your favorite characters, it can kind of like help you get through that mental health stuff. Because I'm dressing up as a character that I love, and she's helping me get through my mental health issues, you know? Agatha's also got her own struggles that she's got going on. She had that whole thing with her son and Rio and everything. And so like, yeah, you just like connect to the characters that you like. And I'm gonna put some purple eyeshadow on. Oh no, my palette like broke. Powder everywhere. She's got, that's so interesting. I'm like, this is the first time I'm seeing a better picture. I guess the makeup artist recently posted what they did for Agatha all along, and it looks so good. She's got like an inner smoke there, like an inner smoky eye. That's so interesting. Wow, I really like that. Say less, we're doing it. Except with purples, because purple's more fun. And black. It's been too long, guys. Agatha's a good one for me today, too, because she's one of my more recent cosplays that I've bought to fit my more current body. Because clothes are meant to fit us, not the other way around. We're not meant to fit clothes. So it's nice to have a couple newer cosplays that I know fit my current body that I feel good in. And Agatha is one of those. I need to bring her to a con at some point. I feel like it would be so fun. I also need to get an updated version of her because I need to get the blue version of her coat. When I first bought it, a lot of the costume stores thought it was black from the set pictures that had been released. And so mine's a little not screen accurate, but close enough that people know it's Agatha, which is good enough for me. Oh my gosh. I think I am gonna go live on TikTok today. It's been so long since I've done that. I gotta do more lives on YouTube too. I feel like I think I've only done one on here, and it was when I hit 100K. Like I did like a 100K live. I also think I really want to start doing more vlogs, kind of like this one, or like vlogs of my day. Sometimes I get so stuck in like focusing on figuring out what content I want to do that I don't actually go and explore the new area that I'm living in. And I would love to like take you guys with me on like trips through LA and stuff. That could be so fun. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit of a smoky outer eye here. Ooh, we did like a minor wing by accident. Works for me. And then I've got the smudger. Nice. Okay, this is either gonna be a major mistake or a major slice. So here we go. In the picture, she's got some black eyeshadow. And what I'm gonna do is like smear it in there. It added some definition, I think. I'm gonna put some more on this other eye. Yeah, because it makes her eyes look like death. Get a little more on this side. Okay, now it's starting to work. Down, down, down the road. Okay, and the other thing I usually do is wear false lashes, but I don't want to have to deal with those later. Just gonna throw on some mascara today. Oh, but you know what I did forget is contour and blush. Maybe just blush. Oh, hello. Guys, I'm so excited for Wicked Part 2 at the end of the year. I have not seen Wicked or know the plot of it, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm truly going in blind, and I'm really excited about that. Anywho, very Agatha eyeshadow. Agatha's not really blush blind, but this blush is pretty soft when I have it on my face, so that's good. Agatha all along. And I killed Sparky too. God, Catherine Hahn's an icon, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna pop on a little lipstick. If you guys have any good tips, by the way, I drink so much water throughout my day, and for whatever reason, my lips are still always chapped no matter what I do for them. If anybody has good tips on like what to do in that realm, let me know. All right, but anyway, we're gonna do the Agatha bun now. I started doing this bun just on the daily sometimes, and it's so fun. And the people who know, they'll be like, oh my god, it looks like Agatha. You're giving Agatha. And I'm like, I know. That's because it's Agatha all along. All right, so we're gonna scoop the hair up. By the way, I have like a full tutorial that I posted one time of how I do my hair and makeup for Agatha. So if you're interested, I will link the video up somewhere, wherever it is. All right, so we've got this weird looking bun, and we just push it down. You just let it build up. Oh my god, I'm like stabbing myself with. I promise. Trust the process, guys. Oh my god. So I pre-ordered that Agatha All Along Tarot deck. It gets here next month. I'm so stoked. I like cannot wait. I've been getting more into like witchy things ever since I've seen Agatha. It's made me get more into like witch TikTok and witch threads and all that. And I feel like it's so fun. But I love tarot readings and I love astrology stuff. So I'm really looking forward to my Agatha tarot deck. It'll just be right up my alley. Okay, now we split this in half. Oh, Agatha. This bobby pin is not working for me. We're almost done. Ta-da! You guys know what this means now. It's time to get into cosplay. So let's do it. What are we waiting for? We're wasting time. Anyway, so as you can see, this is where the non-screen accurate of this cosplay comes in. First of all, this is supposed to be a long sleeve shirt. However, if it's covered by the jacket, it doesn't matter, and it honestly helps keep me cool. So, also these pants, supposed to be purple, but they are maroon, because they looked maroon in the pictures that they were basing the cosplay off of. So here we are. And the jacket is basically just black. But you still get the point. It's still Agatha all along. And then we can like half button it like she does. And then I gotta get Nikki's brooch. Hang on, so back, baby. And here we go. That's it. Well, guys, this is where I let you go because I've got some content to film and some TikToks to go live on. Billy taught me how to do all that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to let me know in the comments what kind of content you're looking for in terms of like vlogs or get ready with me. As I expand stuff, I love to hear what you guys are more interested in too, because it kind of helps me get ideas and figure out what you all are into. I also wanted to say a huge thank you to my channel members, Challenger Girl ATX, Leona, Marvel Freak 247, Yelena the White Widow, Leana, and Cody. Channel members get exclusive access to behind the scenes videos and early access to videos like this one, my more long form videos. So if that's something that you're interested in, there's a link in the description for that down below. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and happy anniversary, Agatha and Ralph. That's all I can say about that. See you all down the road. Bye bye.